Well, I'm in Santa Claus, Indiana, America's Christmas hometown. And you guys might not know it, but during the year of 2019, I grew my beard as long as his. And being Santa Claus was extremely rewarding to bring the joy to everybody. It was fantastic. I was ridiculed to have the long beard 2019, but it looked normal when I wore the outfit. I am deep in the woods, in the hills of Indiana, and Marengo, Indiana, I believe it is. In the early 1800s established, I think it's 1885 or something. And I've got a campsite I found on the internet, looks pretty cool. The guy who's managing it lives in a treehouse, which is even cooler. And so I'll spend the next couple of days here. And there's a place called Marengo Cave, which I want to check out. And we'll see what happens. It's an adventure, everybody. Stay tuned. Love these old towns, these old homes. And hopefully you saw the video with Abraham Lincoln's boyhood home I filmed this morning. I bring you lots of old homes from around the country. Washington to Oregon to Idaho and now Indiana. Isn't it beautiful? Such beauty in this country. I know you can't get out and explore it, so I'm doing it for you. Crawford County. A mile away. By the way, as we pass this cornfield, I just learned what gleaning is, and that's where they take these fields where the crops weren't as pretty, or there might be some defects in it, and they reap the old product from it. And there's 85 billion pounds of produce that goes uneaten and thrown away in America. So this is a damn shame. But gleaning are helping the food banks. There's whole organizations in Kansas that go out and to the crops that have already been harvested and take the food that was missed or the food that wasn't acceptable. And so it's called gleaning. And that's wonderful. There's big organizations that do it. So I thought I'd share that with y'all. And who the hell ever would have known that? But you learn that when you're in the country. And that's fantastic because I for one, hate to see food go uneaten or unused. Because there's a lot of starving people out there. Gleaning, look it up. Okay, it's always exciting when I find a new place.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
See, there you go. As you said, in a quarter of a mile, my destination will be on the right. And I want you guys to share these new experiences with me. It's an adventure.
Your destination is on the right.
Really? Okay. It's more like a four-wheel drive type operation. Maybe I should walk it. It's not exactly for Honda Civic. Let's park here maybe. See what happens. Well, I told you it wasn't an adventure. So no, this isn't the right road. Someone's house over there. Gate's closed. So maybe I'm lost. Find out in a minute. Okay, operator error. I didn't read the directions. It was the driveway before with the 2 yellow arrows. Much better road. Then they say they'll meet me at the barn. So there'll be stars tonight, unless it's going to be storming. But is this a gorgeous road, everybody? The Adventures of Dr. Fantastic. Good thing I didn't arrive at night. That would have been horrific. I think it's called Hip Camp, Hollow Creek, something like that. Got a cool name to it. That's why I picked it. Of course, that's my seatbelt lamp. Almost here. I think I'll spend 2 days here. 3 days if it's very cool. But tonight and tomorrow night, we'll go from there. There is the headquarters. Time to go camping. Oh, across the bridge. And time to meet Carrie.
Technically, I'm a California resident.
Now, when you live in the country, everybody, and live in a treehouse, that's the way you should live. There's the treehouse, and there's a thing called a, what do you call this?
Tree web.
Tree web. I can climb up here and relax and contemplate, climb up on that rope there. See? Climb up that and hang up there. Gotta try that out. So, I'm the only resident here tonight, so let's see what happens. Hear the silence, everyone? This is what it's like to be in the woods. This is Indiana, right?
Yep.
And here's where they hold concerts now and again. Beautiful stage. Loudspeakers. Beautiful area. And what do you call this place? It's called Hip Camp?
No, Hip Camp is the website you bought.
Oh, okay. And this place?
Essentially, it's like Airbnb for camping.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. It's called
Happy Hollow Homestead.
Happy Hollow Homestead, everybody. It's beautiful. Step 1. With my assistant here. Set up camp. And within 15 minutes, the tent is up. And within another 10 minutes, get the cooler out, cold Dr. Pepper, chair, inflatable mattress filled up, pillow, blankets, and I'm ready for a cocktail and a shower. So as I'm sitting, just relaxing, I see something moving in the distance, hoping for some wildlife, and it's a deer. So let's see if I can catch up with it. Now, the deer I photographed at the Jefferson Barracks Cemetery, dozens of them, hundreds of them, roaming the cemetery. Were very friendly. They'd actually walk up to you and you could feed them. But this one here, I'm sure is wild because I'm in the deep hills of Indiana. Let's see if we can catch it on video here. There's a young one. But where there's one, there's more, right? In theory. actually running through the hills right now. Can't really see it, but you can hear it. There he is. I guess that would be called hunting. If you had a gun, you might shoot the damn thing. But hopefully if you shoot deers, you eat them. So I thought I'd gather a little firewood for maybe a fire tonight. And what I learned when I was in Coeur d'Alene from the survivalist is do not pick up wood off the ground because it's got too much moisture in it. So I've been breaking off some twigs from the dead trees. But look at this bridge here. This is fantastic. If I don't know better, I'd say this is probably solar lighted, but it doesn't look very safe. But when you get on it, it's as solid as anything. I mean, it doesn't hardly move at all. Well, maybe a little bit there. But it's a nice little bridge. Yeah. It's a beautiful bridge. So, I'm just going around collecting a little firewood for fire tonight. Maybe cook some chili. Been eating too much. Missouri, I ate too well. It's like a roller coaster on my travels. Eating like a king. Well, I'm always eating like a king. This is beautiful, huh, guys? Here's an example. This twig's just been laying up in the tree, so it's nice and dry. So it'll be good kindling. The secret to building a successful fire is starting with kindling, and then we'll move up the ladder to bigger and bigger pieces of wood, and I'll use some of this as well in my fire tonight. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, I've got the little bitty kindling, medium-sized kindling, and larger pieces. So it won't be a long fire because there's not any logs, but it'll be a nice little fire. Let's see what happens. Okay, margarita in hand, kindling, firewood's ready. Got the pot, the bowl, the spoon. Almost time to cook. And I think it's going to rain, but that's okay. If you've been following the show, when I was camping at the Badlands, it was 80 mile an hour or to 100 mile an hour winds. The other tents didn't make it through the night. Mine, I had to collapse flat. It was an amazing night. It was so much fun. I had shot some video during the height of the winds, but didn't make it to the video edit, so I don't know what happened. But it's fun camping. Get the kids out of the house, go camping, experience nature, see the deers running around, you know, make a campfire, cook some chili, have a margarita, and be fantastic. Subscribe, share, like, and all that good stuff, and a couple more shots and it'll be a night for me. Okay, so as you can see, I made a teepee, and I'm going to take these two sticks and rub them together. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm lying. I'm not rubbing two sticks together. Let's see what happens here. Okay, not yet. This should be dried kindling. Let's see what happens. See what happens when you rub two sticks together. Okay, I got it going a little bit. Let's see what happens. Well, judging by the amount of smoke that's coming off of this, I would say that the wood is not dry. And it looks really dry. And it's a hard wood too. But it's making some sounds too, but we'll see. It's not the fire I was hoping for, but you know, I am a city slicker. I haven't been camping in 50 years. You know, the last couple of weeks I've been camping, of course. I'm getting better at it. Okay, at this point I've thrown everything I've got on top of the fire, and I'm hoping for the best. If I can get it going for a little bit, I can put a pot on it and cook the chili. It won't take too long. We'll see. And the chili is on. And that's it, everybody. That should be enough fire to heat it up. And I don't think the wood was completely dry, but enough to get the job done. Cooking in Sleepy Hollow, Indiana. And now a shower in the woods. Hot water, can't beat it. Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say, I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.
I met the doctor